Hi guys, we're back again. I think we had an internet interruption. So sorry about that, but you know, that's the magic of live, isn't it, Mum?
Yes.
All right, so I'm not sure how much you guys heard, but we have an awesome lineup of dishes today. We are going to be making some of my dad's favorite dishes. Now, you guys have asked about my dad before, and actually I'm going to show you a little photo. Gao, can we put up the photo of, this is my dad and me, and there's Mum in the foreground, you can see that. Look at Dad's awesome, like, what is that, like 80s haircut. Anyway, so a lot of you have been asking about my dad and why doesn't he come on the show? Well, he's a little bit more shy than my mum and I, but he's watching from home. Hi, Dad. And
Hi, Dad.
we are making two of his favourite dishes today. So we're making, what are we making, Mum? We're making steamed Thai custard, and we're also making kaya tsai, which is a stuffed Thai omelette. So pumpkin custard.
Pumpkin custard.
Exactly. So we're going to do the custard first, aren't we?
Yes.
All right. Okay. So why don't you let us know how we start off with that one?
Okay, I start with the egg.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what I do, I crack my egg on another bowl first.
Yes.
Because you can get bad.
Well, you just never know when you're going to get a bad egg,
So
right?
you crack the egg like that, right? Okay, and you put to the bowl.
Okay. And so we need about 6 eggs for this one, don't we?
This one, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And so this dessert, Mum, traditionally is done, it's where the, you guys might have seen it in a Thai restaurant where the custard steams inside the pumpkin.
Yes.
Yeah, but we're going to do it a little bit different. This way is a little bit more home friendly and a little bit easier to prepare. So we're going to do it the more easy way, but still the tasty way.
Yep.
Okay, so we've got the eggs.
Yeah, we have to do this way because you never know, egg can be...
Yeah. So guys, we're live, so please tell us where you're watching from. We'd love to hear where you're watching from. Please, you know, if you've got any questions, just type them in. We can get to them during the show or after the show as well. All right, so we've got the eggs. Now what?
We've got coconut milk.
Okay, coconut milk. Now we're using my Marion's Kitchen coconut milk. I love it because the flavour is just pure coconut. It's beautiful, half a cup.
Yep.
If you're in the US, this is only available in the US, and it's on Amazon. So we tend to run out quite a lot because it's so popular. But yeah, so that's that one. But you can use any kind of coconut milk that you prefer at home. The key for me when you're buying coconut milk is you should be able to pour it out and taste it and drink it, and it tastes delicious. So if it's not tasty and it's got a million ingredients in it, no, you don't want that one. No. Okay, so coconut milk.
Yes.
What next?
Now palm sugar. This is coconut made from coconut.
Okay, so we're using coconut sugar for this.
You can use brown sugar.
Yeah.
There's no more brown sugar.
So if you can't get the coconut sugar, you can use brown sugar.
Yeah, brown sugar.
Or palm sugar as well.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So this one just not 1 cup, just quarter. Okay.
Okay.
Quarter cup.
So this is coconut sugar. It's quite soft, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can get the hard one, but better get to the soft one if you...
I find sometimes outside of Thailand, the coconut sugar and the palm sugar can be really hard.
Okay,
so in that case, I would use the brown sugar because otherwise it gets too hard.
So now put in.
Yeah.
Okay. Now you have to use your hand.
Oh,
now I wash my hand first.
Okay, you wash your hands first. We've got some water here, so wash your hands first.
Yeah. Now you can use your hand because you have to break up the palm sugar. You see?
I see, yeah. So you want to break up that sugar in there. Yeah. Now, while you're doing that, Mum, I'm going to see if we've got any questions. Actually, we've had some questions that we've been collecting that you guys have been asking recently on all our social channels. So, Gif, why don't you, have you got some questions for us that people have been asking?
Yeah. First question is for Marion.
Uh-huh.
Can you remember the first food you made and how old were you?
Oh, okay. So first food I made. You know, I don't know if it was the first thing I made, but I remember really early on that I decided that I wanted to make caramel.
Yes.
Which is probably not the greatest thing for a young child to make because it's a bit dangerous. But I remember the sugar came up over the top of the saucepan and it went everywhere. It was like this sugar explosion, and then it went hard, and then it was all over the bench. Oh, I was in so much trouble, didn't I? Yeah. I don't think Mum was very happy with me that day.
So now you see they all come together.
Yeah. Okay. So you've just been just mixing that and trying to get the sugar to dissolve, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can wash my hand now.
So Anne's asking, where can you get coconut sugar from in Sydney? So Anne, coconut sugar is starting to become more and more popular these days. I've found that health food stores often have coconut sugar now.
Yep.
But otherwise in Australia, you could use palm sugar or you could just use the brown sugar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you get that now, so you got this one, get the whisk a little bit. Now we could come.
So now that you've got the sugar dissolved in there, now you're going to use the whisk.
Okay.
All
Now the pumpkin. Mm-hmm. Good.
Okay, so
We
we're
have to use
using
cooked pumpkin.
Yeah, so this is you've already that's just steamed pumpkin, right? Yeah. So this was the pumpkin type of pumpkin that you use. So in Thailand we call this is like a Japanese pumpkin, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
A small pumpkin, Thailand they call.
small pumpkin, yeah.
Small.
And so in Australia we would call this a pumpkin too, but I think in the US, you would call this a squash? I don't know. Would you guys? Why don't you guys let me know? Because I'm always confused about what you call pumpkin and what you call squash in the US. Because in Australia, we just call them all pumpkins, don't we? And then what's the word in Thai?
Pak song.
I know. I always get mum to say that because I feel rude when I say that. Okay, so just so and so guys, I know it might seem a little weird, pumpkin in a dessert, but can I tell you, it's so good because it adds some sweetness and some texture, but not too sweet. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a really nice flavour and quite common in Thailand for desserts, isn't it?
Yeah. Now we got pumpkin ready to put in.
So if you're just joining us, guys, we are making a very traditional Thai steamed custard with pumpkin. Now, restaurant style, you would normally get that in a large, big pumpkin, but we like to do it in the little ramekins, don't we, Mum? Yeah.
Now you see they all go smoothly, they go together.
Okay.
That's it you need. That's it.
Great.
Okay.
So, Gift, did we have any questions for my mum? Because I know lots of people have been writing in and asking about mum questions too.
Yeah, there's this one from Mom.
Yeah.
What was Marion's like when she was little?
What was I like when I was little?
Oh, Marion, very good girl.
Of course,
Good
I
girl,
was a
like
good
good baby.
girl. wasn't
Marion start come to the like cooking with me when she starts at 7. She always come. She want always in the kitchen with me because she want to see what mom cooking, what mom doing, and she like to eat and taste it.
And was I very helpful?
Yes.
But so I was
Marion
pretty much
always
like
be in the kitchen with me.
and so I was pretty much like the best child in the world.
Yes.
Great, thanks, Mum.
Yes.
All right, so you've got the pumpkin in here.
Now, yes, already now. So you go to the cup ready to steam.
Yeah.
Like this, right?
So Anne's saying she thinks that would be called a squash in America.
Yeah.
This would be called a squash.
Okay. So you put in now we're making a 4 cup, right?
Yeah. So these are just little ramekins that heat-proof ramekins, obviously. Yeah.
Okay.
Great. And so we've got a steamer set up, Mum. So we're gonna steam these custards, aren't we?
Yep.
Could you do them in the oven? Like if you put in a water bath underneath?
I think you can. Yes, you can.
So if you don't have a steamer set up, guys, you could make a water bath. So get a big roasting tin,
Yes, you
fill it
can.
up with water about halfway up the sides of the custards, and then cover it with foil on the top and bake it in the oven. So what do you reckon in the oven, Mum, if you did it in the oven? Still 30 minutes?
Maybe about 30 to 45 minutes.
The thing with this one though is that you can just open up and check. So they're ready when they're nice and firm on the top,
now,
aren't they?
We're ready to go into the steamer.
Okay.
Like that.
So guys, if you're just joining us, we are making Thai steamed pumpkin custards.
Yes.
And we're just about to start making an omelette too.
Yeah.
All right, so that goes in, and that's about 30 minutes,
Yes,
isn't it?
about 30 minutes.
All right, so let's get this tidied up, and then while you're doing that, I'll see if we've got any other questions. Let's see, Gift, do we have another question that we've collected this week?
Yeah, we got another one from Mom.
Uh-huh.
Where did Marion's mom learn to cook?
Oh, where did you learn to cook, Mum?
I learned to cook from my auntie in the village where I born.
Yeah.
And she always cooking, and she like cooking also.
Yeah.
And when I grow up, I like to cooking also. So I went over the kitchen with my auntie.
Ah, so and then you went to school in Bangkok as well, didn't you? Cooking school.
Yes, cooking school.
Yeah.
My Marion dad sent me to cooking school. So I went there to start for a 3-year course.
Yeah, and so and then you did your chef's training course in Darwin, didn't you, in Australia?
Yes, back to Darwin, Australia, and I do another. I went to uni, finished my chef certificate.
Yeah.
3.
Yeah. So Mum is a fully qualified trained chef.
Yes.
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 Good on you. Hey. All right. So what are we doing next, Mum? We're making a stuffed omelette, aren't
Yes.
we? All right. Well, let's get
Yeah.
that stuff organised. You've got all your bits and pieces. So in Thai, this is called kayat sai, and this is like, it's kind of like one of those old school cafe Thai dishes. It's like one of my dad's favourites. So we're cooking 2 of Dad's favourites today, everyone, if you're just joining us. One was the Thai steamed custard, and now we're off to do the stuffed pork omelette. And I have to say, Mum, I think your stuffed pork omelette is the best.
Yeah.
I love it.
First,
Okay.
we're not worried about this yet.
Okay, so you got to make the pork filling
Yes.
first, don't you?
Yes.
So we'll do the filling first. Okay, so why don't you, do you want me to slice some of this stuff up for you?
It's okay.
Oh, okay, you do it, yeah.
1 onion,
Okay, and I'll just see if we've
just
got...
roughly chopped, not to be, this one roughly one.
Hey guys, so I think some of you are saying the broadcast keeps getting interrupted today. We might be having issues with the internet. So it's been raining all day in Bangkok, and for some reason, whenever it rains, the internet stops working. So sorry about that, but bear with us. We are hopefully going to be fixing that issue at the moment.
4 clove garlic.
Okay, so onion, garlic. Oh, Susan made our seafood laksa for dinner tonight. Awesome. Thanks, Susan. I'm glad you enjoyed it. So, so everyone watching from New Zealand, hi, lovely New Zealand people, but you guys have just gotten my products. They've just arrived in New Zealand. My Marion's Kitchen meal kits, they're available in Countdown and also selected Pack and Save and New World stores. So a lot of you have been asking about that, and I'm super excited that we can now help you out with some good food.
Garlic.
Yeah, so roughly chop the garlic.
Got that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so this is the filling for our stuffed omelette, guys. All
Now
right, so you
turn
want to
it-
get this heating up.
Yep.
All right, and so Gift, do we have any other questions?
Yep, this one's from Marion.
Uh-huh.
Where were you born and where did you grow up?
So where was I born? I was born in Darwin, in Australia, and my dad, of course, is Australian. My mum is obviously from Thailand, and we lived there for a few years, and then we lived in Papua New Guinea for quite a few years, didn't we? We moved there when I was about 7.
7.
Yeah. And then we were always coming back to Thailand for holidays, weren't we? They were
Yeah.
my favorite. They were my favorite holidays.
Oil.
Okay, so this is the oil for the stuffing, right?
Yep.
We've got Kerry watching from the Hunter Valley. Hi, Kerry. Thanks for
Hi,
joining
Kerry.
us. All right, so we've got the oil heating up. So if you're just joining us, guys, we are making a Thai stuffed omelette with pork.
Yep.
Yum. Okay, do you want me to chop up some of these tomatoes for you too?
Yes.
All
2.
right.
2.
2 tomatoes.
Yep.
And what, do you just want to dice on these,
Yes.
Mum?
Yes.
Okay. I don't want to do it wrong. I'll get in trouble from the boss, won't I? Will I get in trouble? Alright, so you're going to do the onion and the garlic first, aren't you?
Yes.
So do we need to check on those custards, Mum, or they can just sit in there
They should be
steaming?
okay. Should be
Yeah.
right. Yep.
Okay. Alright, that was good. Okay, and then do you want to just get started on your eggs? So, could you use different ingredients, Mum? Like, do you have to use the tomato? Could you use chicken mince? Like, what are all the different variations you could do? For
You
this
can
one?
use chicken meat, you can use prawn, beef, or any meat you like.
Okay, cool. But the traditional one that you would get in like a cafe in Bangkok would be pork, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, how are we going, guys? Has the internet settled down? Are we okay? Is everyone? So Cheryl's saying, I don't know anything about your dad, but if he's around, you should feature him one day. And yes, Cheryl, the connection is really bad today. Sorry, so sorry about that, everyone. This internet is killing us today. But yes, so Dad is at home watching. He'll be watching right now. He's not really
Should
much
be
of a showman,
all right now.
although he does want to come on and make a pie, doesn't he? He said he wanted to make one of his. Dad's got a special pie that he makes. So garlic first.
Yeah.
Wait for that to start sizzling.
Yep. While we're waiting that, we're going to get the egg.
Janice is saying, internet problem, sounds like Australia, rains and my son can't watch MasterChef. I don't know why the rain always affects the
water?
the internet. Okay, so this is for the omelette itself. So you've got 3 eggs and then a little bit of water as well, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got onion and garlic. So if you're just joining us, guys, we are making the stuffing for our Thai pork omelette.
Yes.
What do you need, Mum? Right. So we need to whisk that up.
The egg.
Yum. So traditionally, when you get this in restaurants in Thailand, I always find they always add ketchup and tomato sauce, like all these different things. Mum's version I really like because it's nice and simple, and you really get the flavour of the pork and the pepper for this one, don't you, Mum?
Yeah.
But I mean, you can totally add ketchup if you wanted to. Do you want me to have a look? Ooh, they're looking good.
You see the right down now, so you need to get the pork now.
Okay, so you don't want those onions to brown, do you?
No, don't need.
You just want to get them a bit soft.
Yeah.
Okay. So Sally's asking, will you ever come back to Australia to live? That's a good question, Sally. So, I mean, I'm based over here in Thailand because this is where my Marion's Kitchen producers are. We work very hard on the products. We're in more than 10,000 stores across the world now, in America, Australia and New Zealand. And do you know that my mum still tests one product from every batch? So every batch of my product that leaves to go out to you guys gets tested by my mum. And that's even though we're in 10,000 stores now. That's why I like to be here, because it's really important to me that I send out the very best quality products to you guys. So, but I get back to Australia all the time, which is why I get the best of both worlds. It's pretty good. Yeah. All right, so we're looking at your pork here, Mum.
Yeah.
So you just want to keep pushing that around and just
we don't want to
breaking the pork up,
break
right?
a bit. You don't want a big lump.
Okay. I'm going to see. So Rose is asking for a recipe for pawpaw salad. So Rose, we've done a pawpaw salad. If you search on my Marion's Kitchen YouTube channel, and guys, actually my YouTube channel, we've just done a whole refresh on the channel, and it's really easy to search. Can be a little harder to search for the videos and the recipes on Facebook, so head to YouTube and don't forget to subscribe. But if you search for Somtum, SOMTUM in my YouTube channel, Rose, you will find that recipe. Ooh, smelly good already. So Gift, do we have any more questions?
Yes. Someone wants to know how to say your mom's name.
Oh, someone wants to say, how do you say your name, Mum?
Noi.
Noi.
N-O-I.
N-O-I. Noi.
Now, we got this. Now we got the flavor.
So two tablespoons of sugar.
Yeah.
So this should be a little bit sweet, the pork for this one.
It's
a little bit sweet.
I like my pepper.
So this is white pepper, isn't it?
White pepper.
So you'll find, guys, that in Thai cooking it's mainly white pepper that we use rather than the black. But you know what? At a pinch at home, if you've only got black pepper, you could totally use that as well, couldn't you? But for Thai cooking, it's white pepper that's more standard.
Yeah. So you see the pork start to cook now.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
So Anne's saying it's better now. The internet's better. It's not stopping so much. So that's good. Thanks, guys.
Okay. So.
Okay. So the pork is nearly cooked.
Yeah.
And so when do we put the tomatoes in?
I like my tomato not too much cooked. So I like a little bit crunchy, not too soft.
So Beth is roasting some duck now, and she's using the Thai green curry kit. Awesome. Okay, so you put the tomatoes in the end because you want them to be a bit crunchy.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
You can put another vegetable, capsicum or as well. Yeah. Or pea, but I like this one because
Well, I really like your version, Mum. It's like the really comforting home style, version with the nice sweet pork and that pepper. and the little burst of tomato crunchiness. Right, so if you're just joining us, guys, we are making a Thai stuffed pork omelette. And we're also making a very traditional pumpkin custard dessert.
Let me check the custard.
Okay, check the custard. Yes, boss. Let's have a look. So they still look wobbly, Mum. The custards. So I'll just leave them in there. Okay.
Now that's all I want my stuffing like that. I don't want
so
too
do
much
you need another pan to make the omelette?
Yep.
Okay, let me find you a pan.
We use this pan before? You use this
Use
one?
this one?
Okay.
Yep. So we'll just make the omelette. So are you ready to make the omelette now?
Yep.
Okay, so I'll swap that around.
Yep.
Put that there. I'll leave this one here. Okay, and so
Make a full?
yeah.
Okay.
There you go. All right, so this is the tricky part, guys. This is the part where you've got to make the omelette and stuff the omelette, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's better that Mum does this part. So you need some. So what do you need, Mum? You need spatulas. Yeah. So that one's good.
Yeah.
All right, and you need some oil too, don't you? All right. Here's some oil.
I think I don't want, just want one. No,
You just want one,
outside.
so you don't want it too hot.
No, just like that.
Like that. Okay. There's your oil.
Yeah.
Now you show us the pro way to do it.
Okay.
Come on,
Yeah.
show it to it. Tell everyone what
Oil.
you're doing so we
Yeah.
can.
Now we're doing omelette.
Yeah.
We do the egg.
Okay.
Not too much oil.
Yeah, not too much oil.
Yeah.
So you just want a little bit of oil in the pan, and you don't want the pan too hot. Is that what you're saying? Because this is there's a little trick to get
Hot,
this
but
right,
not
guys.
too hot.
Okay.
You know.
Let me see if I've. Gift, do we have any more questions?
Yes, Anne wants to know, do you have any brother or sister?
Do I have any brothers and sisters? I have a brother who lives in the Middle East, actually. I've got a brother in Perth and 2 sisters as well.
Yeah.
All right, so what are we doing? Are you just waiting for this to heat up?
Yeah.
So how do we know when it's hot enough? Just when it's a bit warm?
Let's turn on.
Yeah, it's on. Yep. Are you ready for the egg?
Not yet, not yet.
Not yet.
So you
Okay.
check the custard?
I have checked the custard, and they still look liquid to me, Mum. But they're getting there. They're getting there. Okay, so simmer.
Are we testing? Oh, we okay now.
Oh, so this is how you're testing. You're going to test to see if
This
it's.
is okay now.
Is that okay now? Is that because you put some egg on there and it went
This
firm?
too hot.
Okay, so do you want it
So one
lower?
second. Yeah.
Just one
Just
small
like that,
one.
yeah.
Okay. Do you want this lower too? Yep. So that looks good.
Okay. Now the egg.
So you just want enough to cover the bottom of the pan, is that right? Ooh. So guys, if you want the recipe for any of the recipes from today's show, you can head to marionskitchen.com/recipes. We always post the recipes up there for you guys to download and print and all those sorts of things. So I see what you're doing, Mum. So you're just sort of spreading that egg around,
Yeah.
aren't you? Because you kind of want it thin. You want it thin enough, but it's got to be able to hold the pork too, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we've got Dee Dee watching from Texas. Hi, Dee Dee. Thank you for joining us. Okay.
That is okay now.
So I see what you're doing. You're spreading that around.
Yep.
So I guess it wouldn't matter what size the pan was, Mum, as long as you just get enough egg that's just sort of covering,
Yes.
isn't it?
Yeah.
And so I know you were very particular. So guys, it's the heat. So what Mum was trying to do is make sure that the heat wasn't too hot, because you don't want it really brown on the bottom, do you?
Yeah, no.
You just want it cooked, but not too brown.
Yeah, that's just right.
That's just right, is it? So let's put it here so everyone can see.
Yeah.
Great. And now what do we do? What now comes the tricky stuffing part, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. So we're gonna put the pork into here, aren't we?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, you want more? Oh, spoons.
I think that spoon's okay, Mum.
Yep.
So how much pork do we put in? Not too much.
Not too much.
Okay.
Not too much. Okay.
So the pork just goes in the middle. So if you're just joining us, guys, we are making a Thai pork stuffed omelette, and we're making some Thai pumpkin custard dessert. My Dad's 2 favorite dishes.
Yeah.
Dad's at home watching us right now, isn't he?
Yeah. What you do is you bring this part, right?
Yeah. So that part goes over.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now while you're doing that, Mum, I'm going to get you a plate as well. Oh, I think we'll flip it out onto here actually. Ooh, look at that. Now that's tricky. Okay, I'm going to get rid of this so we can put our omelette onto there. Okay, so you flipped it all over, and now the trick is getting it out. Now the trick is getting it out of the pan, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to put it onto here, onto our board. Yeah.
You want to put it on the board?
Yeah.
Okay. We need another one.
Okay, guys.
We can
So
get this one.
if you have any more questions, everyone just type in a comment, and we can get to it, during the show or after. So are you going to push?
You wanna turn over or just leave it like that?
Yeah, no, let's turn it over here. I think so. I'll hold this, and you do this side. So the trick here is to get the omelette sort of down the bottom.
No, leave it. It's all right.
Ooh, there you go. Nice work. Okay, so that's our stuffed omelette. And then do we want a little bit of chili on the top? I want a little bit of chili on the top. Okay, slice that. So you could serve this, Mum, with some like chili fish sauce, some ketchup, some sriracha, all those sorts of things. I just like it with a little bit of fish sauce and chili, really. But sometimes I like it with ketchup too, with tomato sauce. It's sort of like an old style sort of dish. Now, we have some custards that we made here earlier. So the custards in here are let's have a look. I think they're going to take a little bit longer. Let's see, but they're starting to firm up. So you can see they're starting to get a little bit firm, but they probably just need another sort of 15 minutes or so, I reckon. But let's have a look in here. So, can someone pass me a spoon from over there? Got to be able to eat. All right, so if you have a look here, guys, this is how your custards will turn out. And you can serve these warm or at room temperature, don't you?
Or room temperature,
they don't have to be.
Or cold, doesn't matter because don't.
And so the great thing is that it's a really nice entertaining custard because you can steam them in advance and then you can reheat them. They reheat really easily, so you can pop them back into the steamer, can't you, when you're serving. So if you have a look, the custards will have this really lovely smooth texture, and because you've used that either brown sugar or the coconut sugar or palm sugar, you get that really nice caramelly sort of texture and flavour. Now that's good. Thanks, Mom.
Our favourite.
Okay, guys, so you can find the recipes from today's show on my website, marianskitchen.com. And we are here every week joining you guys live. I know the internet was really bad for our broadcast today, so if you want to watch the show without the interruptions, you can head to YouTube and watch there. We'll be posting the whole show there a little bit later. All right, thanks, Mum. Thanks, guys. See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.